Guys, we're going to talk to you about something that I love to do, and that's take my young woolly bug and flip isolated bushes. When I'm wanting to fish these isolated bushes, these bushes are in less than 3 foot of water. The water has just came up. We're in the springtime, and I love, like I said, I love to take that woolly bug and go around and be real precise with my pitches around these bushes, because a lot of these fish are allowed to be spawning, or they may have just pulled up. You can catch these fish on these bushes normally up all the way into the summertime when the water comes up, and it's kind of that fresh water. Those fish want to get in there and find any little crawdads running around, and this mimics it perfectly, the woolly bug does. Oh. That's pretty good in there. There he is. Oh, there we go. There we go. Kind of get him going there. Boy, he choked it too. He got her way down. Here's how I rig my woolly bug. I initially start off and I put a bobber stopper above my weight. That keeps my weight connected to my woolly bug. So I put that bobber stopper on there, and then I go down. I rig normally, I like a 1/4 ounce whenever I'm flipping really shallow, just because it's got a good enough fall for those fish and get a reaction, but it's not so much that it goes down and sticks in the mud. I normally go with a 3/0 straight shank hook. That's my go-to on that bait because of the size of the bait and the profile of it. That'll keep my hookups good. But when I'm rigging the woolly bug, I'm gonna take it, I wanna go down through the bait, head of the bait, down to the first rib. And then that's where I'm gonna come out with my hook point. I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna spin it around, and when I come down to it, I'm gonna look and kind of see where the bottom of my hook meets my bait. So I want to go down, I want to take the hook point and almost go all the way down to that point of where that was, and that way when I come through, my bait's going to be rigged straight. And then still barely go through, and there's my hook point, but it's protected by that rib. It's going to be weedless, and I don't have to worry about getting hung up in those laydowns. Now as I'm coming up to these bushes, I'm going to take this bug and I'm going to really slide it in there real quiet around them, because you don't want to spook the fish. We're in shallow water, like I said again, but you're going to either flip or pitch, and I'm isolated one here in the front. I'm going to pitch that bug, I'm going to set it down real quietly, and as I'm sitting there, I want that bait to go straight down. So I'm going to peel off just a little bit of line to where that bait falls straight down in the bush. I'm going to sit there, I'm going to hop it 3 or 4 times, 5. I'm going to go ahead and reel it in. Because I'm looking at that isolated piece of cover, I'm going to make real precise pitches. And I'm liable to do it 2 or 3 times just so you get it fully covered, because sometimes those fish are liable to be on the backside or they're pressured, and that extra 2 or 3 flips in there is going to go ahead and make that fish react and bite. Oh. One thing about it, when the fish get on the bushes, you better have that young woolly bug tied on.